humans can't hear. One of the comment here says, amazing, these are the sounds of a real God, not some bearded dude on a cloud, but a true God of nature. Yes. And do you hear how sad they are? They sound so lonely and sad, like I feel. I don't hear anything. I think this is a ship, but I'm not sure. I didn't hear a ship under the water in real life, but someone told me it would be like from the propeller, and it is so loud that it vibrates your lung, your blood, your tissues, your insides. This was my cat, Beastly. She woke up because I moved. I love these animals, says another one. And you know why? For what? We almost made them go extinct. To make stupid corsets and bowered dresses with stupidly large asses. And Baleen, the stuff, those filter feeding whales are having to filter out the water. And it's made of the stuff our hair and nails is made. And was useful. Stayed good in shape. And did you know that even unicorns do exist? But they don't exist like horses with a horn or something. And it's actually not a horn at all. It's a tooth. A really, really long tooth. And some of them, they have two. They're called narwhal. Whale. Is it whale or wool? Kannst du vielleicht uns den Weg zeigen? Sometimes I just want to cry. And sometimes I just want to die. And sometimes I'm not sure. Pluto has, someone says this in the comments, I think it's interesting that Pluto has the same vibrations as our whales. A moon around Saturn does also. Yeah, the moons around the giant gas giants. They are pretty good chances for life. At least microbic. At least tiny ones. And maybe there's an ocean deep down below the waves where the whales watch. That's it. Was los? That's lustig. So the comment I was reading, it goes on like, when playing this, my cat laying on my lap has curious reactions to the vibrations. We live a few hundred feet from the Pacific Ocean of southern Oregon coast. Killer whales are now migrating north. April 2023. Whales are something else, I think. Whales are, I don't know. They are probably way smarter than we are, and way more social and emotional as we are. They probably are way more human than a human could ever be. And stupid naked apes are thinking about, why do the humpback whales share kindness with other ones, with other species? Why are they rescuing some dolphins from the orcas? And why are they seem to care about humans not getting attacked by shark? But sharks are not actually not that dangerous down there. I think I would be more scared if I stumble over a bottlenose dolphin or just a normal dolphin. I don't know how to be called, because they are the rapists of the oceans, and they do it in groups and over days and months, and oftentimes when they finished, even the corpse of the lady dolphin is teared apart. And whales are one of the only other creatures we know or think of that can choose to kill themselves like we can, because they can choose to not go breathe, because they need the air like we. And if you got a whale in some aquarium shit, it happens that they commit suicide. And it happens all the time that they chew off their jaw at the beton walls because of loneliness and boredom. And I'm so angry about those humans. God, causing all this pain and suffering, not even realizing it, not even thinking of it. They go and are happy about it, make party about it, make movies about freeing some whale. Actually, Free Willy, the whale, Kaiko, his name was, I think, he got freed. He lived a while, but lonely as hell. And a lonely orca is not in a good place. But how could he communicate with another one? He got ripped off from somewhere when he was a little baby. No one told him his language. And then got sent out to some complete other orcas with a complete other culture and complete other feeding habits. Did you know that there is more than one kind of orca? There are the oceanic ones that they eat mammals, they eat sharks, they eat rays, but only the livers. They are picky eaters. From them, there are pretty many, I could guess. I don't know, because we have no clue about our oceans. And then there are the residential ones. They eat salmon, a specific kind of salmon. And did you know who else want to eat this? Stupid humans. So they fish and fish and fish and fish. Last time I checked it up, I forgot the right number. Either it was 85 or 52 individuals of this kind of orca. And they didn't interbreed with the other ones for way longer than you could imagine. And now it's been talked about that they are actually kind of their own species. Oh, I am not especially interested in whales and the oceans and the depth. No, that's just some stuff I care a lot about. But YouTube is something you can thrash in the toilet, because you know damn well so I sharpen my teeth, 'cause I love the way it feels when I sink into the depth and draw the only thing that's real. You don't believe me. Should I write it in blood? You better care for the fucking whale out there before it is too late. And now, these ones are not the blue ones. And I'm not sure if this is an AI generated image or a painting or a photo, or I don't know. But I think I have listened to it, and it is no loop and it is no fake, I believe. But I don't know how a whale really sounds like. But the humpy ones, they are the birds of the sea. The musicians, the talky ones, kind of like me. And they hit me harder. They are sounding not that depressed. And there's actually, they have culture. They pass on their songs. A song lasts around 20 to 30 minutes. And they pass on it. And it changes. And there are dialects, and humans are kind of thinking about what the fuck. Maybe they have language. What do you think? Have animals language or not? Do animals that are very, very social can communicate or not? Should I tell you some secrets about animals? Fucking humans are just another one. There's nothing that sets us apart from them. Nothing. But naked skin and 2 big brains at birth, so that childbirth tears the mothers apart. Von Anus bis Klitoris. And not for a long time the mothers got to survive. I don't understand. Why so much hate between races and religions? It's mad, insane. I don't understand. Why can't we live in freedom? Without hunger, with no war? How can we invent words like empathy while being the happiest thing you can ever imagine to anything else than printed paper and glowing squares and oneself and cars and what do humans care about? I can't understand it. And if you want to research and learn and do, in the most parts of the world you have to have printed paper for it. Or some digital numbers are actually not even better. Because printed paper could burn off accidentally. But digital numbers can only inflate. I don't understand this word. I don't understand this life. I don't understand naked apes. And I don't understand neural feedback, actually. I got it once. I had to watch an arrow pointing up or down, and every time I should feel good about it and success and so on, it made a beep. And I hated it so much. It hurt my ears. The arrow was boring as hell. The woman who done it with me told me, actually my brain, I can't consciously do anything about it, but I should, if the arrow goes up, my brain should know that it should go more alert and more awake, and if the arrow points down, the brain should relax. And I was so stressed doing those time, an hour long, looking at a fucking arrow and listening to beep without explanation, without anything I could do. And she said to me, I should do it every day for at least 10 minutes at home, because there's the exercise YouTube videos, and I don't understand how my brain should know that beep is good and silence is bad. How should my brain know that arrow pointing up should make me alert, and seconds later arrow pointing down should make me relaxed? And when I got it, it made beep and everything, I don't know, doesn't help anything either. I don't know. It was for the reason that I maybe feel more interested in anything, because there was a time everything felt pale and empty. There were no interests, no energy left inside of me. But then somehow I got back on track and the boredom stopped. Yeah, I got your answer that you also are in you are also inventing words. Sometimes they match better. Yeah, I binge watching, but with the reading it's a little difficult. Maybe I could I could read it loud and record it and make kind of an amateur audiobook attempt. But as much as I read as a child, as much as I was reading, I simply was it. I lost it. I think it comes from cannabis. It's really difficult to fall deep in the stuff. I don't know. And my eyes are going bad. Not that my sight is going bad, but I have thorns inside instead of eyelashes. And this is pretty annoying. I don't know. Crying too much, scratching too much, ripping out eyelashes too much at 1.4 years ago. Since then, it's everything bad. Even to read this comment, I have to put out this. And maybe I wanted to just a little bit short talking and trying to sing the song of the soldier out of tin. Is he thin or is he made out of tin? What is tin? I only knew tint. This is coming. Oh, it isn't called tint in English. It's called ink. My English needs help, but kind of just practice. And that's what I'm doing now. But should I upload it? I'm talking to you and you are in USA somewhere, and I'm talking to myself like always. Just talking and talking and talking to myself again and again and again. Because no one wants to listen to me. Because everyone thinks all I can say is Putzen flick der Hanne ey. Or es war einmal vor langer, langer Zeit ein Mensch in einem Wald. Or maybe I can say, hab schon so viel tausend Fäden, wirklich unüsierlich. Ein verknotetes, verwirrtes Chaos ist nicht ordentlich. Doch zum Glück gebe ich auf Ordnung einen grünen Brützenflick. Haufen Fäden ist mir lieber als sortierter Kleiderich. But I think you don't speak German, so you can't judge about my German talking. And my English is a little less mature, I think, because it's just not practiced. My thoughts at the moment are actually going back and forth from German to English. Some words are just even more fitting in English. And some things I don't even know the German terms of. Especially when it comes to color or painting or whales or autism or I don't know, anything. Even my stupid internet browser does think I would be an English person because everything always English. So the stupid thing doesn't understood when I wanted to find out if One Tin Soldier is there as a German cover. But I could only find one that completely changed the meaning to some stupid, there's a light at Christmas and a Christmas tree and what the Britzenflick is it called. And I haven't smoked for over is it 5 o'clock in the morning again? Which day is it? Shit. I got up at Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Thursday is the word. Thursday. Donnerstag. It's in German. It's Thursday. And then there was Friday. On Friday, I had to go to an appointment with job center. They are those ones who pay the not working humans. Welfare, I think, is the word. Yeah, I'm not able to work any human scheduled job. I am awake from Thursday to Sunday. Thunder to sun. Everything about the weather. Oh, I hate small talk. But the weather, maybe, well. What am I talking? I distracted me again and again. I wanted just to learn the lyrics of this song. So I will continue now on and do it one time. Then I have to smoke finally, because this doesn't end up funny when my brain isn't any longer tidied up a little bit from the THC. Tetrahydrocannabinol heißt das. Sprich Deutsch gefälligst hier. Sorry. Oh, I heard in one of your videos you say Gesundheit, and I was so happy about it, because that's one word I would say often and often and often when my brain spits out messes like this one. Gesundheit. Just what I say. When everybody's acting stupid.
That moment when you learn something, so
Yeah.
the whole world knows it.
That happened with me. I'm
I
silent.
learned this lesson that this song.
I throw my lighter,
Learned it. And we thought,
my fire making the thing. I throw it accidentally because I was so happy that you said Gesundheit.
watch the divisiveness that was happening in the pandemic, and is still happening. The
Pandemic
anger,
saved
what
my
the
life, I
world is
think.
really doing to itself. I kept thinking.
First time
share
I
this
got
lesson.
out of social
Maybe
burnout
you guys never heard this
because I
song,
was overwhelmed
so
all my
let's
life.
Give it to you.
So, just a second. Make a 1.5 hour long video just for singing a song that's about 3 minutes. Telling you everything from the golden record on the Voyager mission spacecraft thing deep in the universe, down below the waves and the oceans and the whales and the wailing of the whales and the whining of the brain. Maybe I can think now. First, listen one time to the song and listen. Smoking during And then maybe. And finally, after that, I have to go to the toilet, please. Because I will create instead a masterpiece.
The anger, when I saw what the world is
Oh yes, the anger. I feel it.
I gotta share this lesson.
Don't be angry.
Maybe you guys never heard this.
Smash them down, throwing stinking bugs off onto their heads. Yes.
Listen, children, to a story that was written long ago about a kingdom on a mountain and a valley far below. On the mountain was a treasure buried deep beneath the stone, and the valley people swore they'd have it for their very own. Go ahead and hate your neighbor. Go ahead and cheat a friend. Do it in the name of heaven. You can justify it in the end. There won't be any trumpets blowing come the judgment day on the bloody morning after. Just one soldier rides away. Of the valley sent a message up the hill, asking for the buried treasure, tons of gold for which they'd kill. Came an answer from the mountain, with our brothers we will share all the secrets of our mountain, all the riches buried there. Now the valley cried with anger, mount your horses, draw your swords, and they killed the mountain people. So they won their just reward. So they stood beside the treasure on a mountain, dark and red, turned the stone and looked beneath it. Peace on earth was all it said. Go ahead and hate your neighbors. Go ahead and cheat a friend.
Go ahead and name of heaven. Justified in the end.
There won't be any trumpets blowing on the judgment day, on the bloody morning after. Just one soldier rides up.
But at least there's still a horse left, which can carry him.
Do it in the name of heaven. You can justify it in the end. There won't be any trumpets blowing on the judgment day, on the bloody morning. Just one sweet song rides away. It's actually a tin soldier made modern. Thank you, Rich Kaplan. Like and subscribe.
Liked and subscribed already. And made a almost 2-hour long recording of talking about everything I feel. And I have to be careful with this. Because I'm so hoping, not hoping, wishing, needing, connecting, reconnecting, disconnected, being lonely for so long that solitude became painful. I should not put too much hoping to parasocial stuff. And usually I'm pretty good at it. I binge watch someone finish and then it's okay. Maybe I turn back later, but most ones just don't care about comments. And by now I'm making videos myself for about a year, I guess. There's no single comment out of that 15. I don't know. One video got little attention. It was about wind turbines. The only video I just made because of wind turbines are scary. I don't like them. They are loud, they hit birds, and they are scary. And maybe, just maybe, they got to become conscious and planned about putting all humans in tiny cages so that every human forever until infinity has to blow the breath in the direction of the turbines so that they can spin better. Just stupid. This single only video, just stupid, got over 2,000 views and some 60 comments. And in the comment section, the people were, you're a green one, you're renewable energy, blah, blah, blah. And the other ones were, always the same stupid fake news, blah, blah, blah. And just no one seemed to have watched the thing entirely. Or, I don't know. Why can't they be interested in the stuff that has actual meaning? Has some meaning. Deep meaning. Painful meaning. That's not what humans want. Humans don't want philosophy of loneliness and connection and empathy and trying for real to understand the others. No, humans want stupid. I haven't actually watched my... can you read what the analytics want to say? Wow, my last one got 5 likes. It's actually English, but I wasn't able to speak in the moment. I have had to share it. So I let AI speak for me. By now I got to record myself talking, but I want to do it again because it's a little difficult to bring the emotions with your voice like you want it if you constantly searching for vocabulary or your mouth just simply little weird and makes instead of th, you know. What should I say? I have to go over and start going English because there's more chance to be understood because there are more English people than German people. I also tried to learn Russian because it's also kind of a special interest. I love the sound of this language. But if I want to try the language, it sounds very not Russian. But, you know, humans are, okay, let me watch Destiny 975. I don't understand. Let's click some video. Strange birds doesn't get it. Strange birds need lessons. Lection. Speed feeder. Happened because of the violin. It got little stupid. Just little stupid. The word for violin is in German Geige or Violine, but Geige is so Geige. so like if you would compare an old broom from the the very end of some old house inside a garden. Was ist Scheune? Schuppen? I don't know. But it's from Weasley's Schuppen. Some old broken broomstick with some broken stuff and compare it against. What's the name of the fire blitz? Fire lightning? I don't know. But compare it to a Nimbus 2000. Or kind of you compare, I don't know what you could compare. If you compare straw against gold. Who am I? Rampage-Stilzchen. But, you know, my very own song creation. Not sung by me.
Speed fader. Speed fader. Speed fader. Speed fader. Speed fader. Speed fader.
Na toll.
Speed fader. Speed fader.
Nein.
Geige. Speed fader.
Geige. And it goes on and on.
Speed fader.
Nein.
Speed fader. Geige. Speed fader.
Geige.
Geige.
And the humans are watching this and then they say I'm stupid and they will never ever come back. Ooh, someone subscribed me. I reached the 40. Now I have 40. Last time I watched it was 32. There must have been some Ooh, I found a video I would like to watch.
Hi, it's me, Lynette Louise, the Brain Broad, back again with something different. So when my kids were very little, they asked me to sing this particular song over and over again, like 10 times a night. Mainly because
All my
they
childhood,
loved the lesson.
I dreamed
and maybe
of
that's
being
why
a
I
mother.
sang it.
time.
I never said no.
And now
But
I
then
have
I adopted
to
all these
be
kids
the
that were special
caretaker
needs,
of
as you all know.
autism
And
for
I
myself.
got busy,
And
stopped singing, started just
the
chasing
world
and
is not a
fixing.
world where
And
I
maybe
want
they
to
didn't want to hear my
put
voice.
my
I can't remember how that all
children's
turned
in.
out. But years later, everything has changed. The kids have grown. It's all gone really well. And the pandemic hit. I had time to watch the news. And I found myself,
This feels more
Well,
than
you know
parasocial.
that
I
moment
have to
when
be careful.
you learn something, so now you think the whole world knows it?
Getting
Way
answers
back when. I learned this
isn't
lesson
helpful
that
at
this song
not
teaches. And my children
wanting
learned
to
it, and we
connect.
thought the whole world knew it. In fact,
And
I
I'm
think
talking
they
about
thought the
over
song
your,
was for them because of the way
talking
it started.
because I watched it.
But when I watched
I
the
don't know,
divisiveness that
sometime?
was happening in the pandemic,
I don't
and
know.
is still happening, the anger, when I saw what the world was really doing to itself, I kept thinking, I got to share this lesson. Maybe you guys never heard this song.
I don't know.
So
But I know the story little else. It was kind of, there was this rock inside of the bridge of the way to the I don't know where the people would, oh, I don't know, where they share, they sell and make and do market, I don't know. But in the road was the rock and the Karren. Those are words in English I have never thought of, because why should I? They couldn't go with their horses over the bridge because the horses would break their bones on the stone and every human would fall, so they will go around it, and everyone complained and everything got stressed even more and more and more, until one day one little boy took his shovel, sat on the road and started digging. And he digged and digged around the stone and around the stone and around the stone. And the king had buried a treasure beneath the stone for the one who will choose to take action instead of just running and doing stuff like everyone else without, and complaining without taking action and doing anything. It's a little other story. Maybe I'm confusing some things, maybe. I don't know. There's so much inside of a brain. I would love to let you explain to me what neurofeedback actually does. Not just arrow up, beep, arrow down, beep. Not even stop my thinking, please.
maybe you guys never heard this song.
Maybe. Just
So let's
maybe.
give it to you.
Yeah.
Hope it helps. kingdom on a mountain, and the valley far below. On the mountain,
I always want to think, and the valley down below. But there is folk said.
and it's still happening. I gotta share this lesson. So let's give
Again,
it to you.
and again, and again, and again.
Hope it helps.
Das helps.
Hope it helps.
Hoping is dangerous.
Listen, children, to a story that was written long ago about a kingdom
Mountain on a kingdom.
mountain, and the
I should smoke first because
Listen, children, to a story that was written long ago about a kingdom on a mountain, and the valley people swore they'd have it for their very own. Go ahead and hate your neighbors, go ahead and cheat a friend, do it in the name of heaven, you're justified in the end. There won't be any trumpets blowing come the judgment day, on the bloody morning after. Just one soldier rides away. So the people of the valley
I just forgot.
sent a message
I don't know if this will end up
for the buried treasure, tons of gold for which they
Verdammt, ist mein
came an answer from the mountain. With our brothers we will share all the secrets of our mountain, all the riches buried there. Now the valley cried with anger, mount your horses, draw your sword, and they killed the mountain people, so they won their just reward. So they stood beside the treasure on a mountain dark and red, turned the stone and looked beneath it. It's me.
And inside
Was all it said.
there was just one. Oh man, I forgot what I had in my mind. It was good. And yeah, I have for some amount of time the habit to change lyrics of songs that they rhyme more in my way, or that they got ridiculous, so I don't have to break down because of it. Listen, humans, to a story, I would say, because aren't we all children? Aren't we all descend from one remember that we all are brothers, all creatures, and beasts and trees, and storms and wind. We all descend from the one great being that was always there before people lived and named it, before the first seeds sprouting.